So good evening everybody and welcome back to FTRL. The quest to become the legend is reached its penultimate week and we are just 2 weeks away from crowning our season 28 champion. And this week's challenge is the greatest spectacle on four wheels. It's the fastest racing on earth. It is IndyCar week. Well, we're nearly there and it's ramping up now. The challenge is as hard as it's been across the season. So it's time now to test the drivers a little bit more then. 3 races ahead of us tonight then. And to guide me through, or help guide me through the action, go you through the action with me, that's what I meant to say, is Mr. SBY. Good evening, Sean.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm not bad. Not bad. Looking forward to this.
Indeed.
Oval action. Who doesn't love it?
Indeed, then. So those who are not that familiar with IndyCar, IndyCar is kind of the North American equivalent to F1. It kind of sits below it a little bit in terms of technical spec. However, we don't have IndyCars on this game because why would they give us that? So what we are using instead is the Japanese Super Formula cars, the SF23, Honda and Toyota. They're fairly equal. So that's what we're using because it's the closest thing we've got. Funny, unsafe. Jesus. And IndyCar takes place on both road, on street and on oval tracks, and tonight we've got one of each then. So we've got street course. We're starting off here at Tokyo East. Our second race is at Laguna Seca, and then the one they all want to win, it's not quite the Indy 500, it's the Daytona 50, the Daytona Tri-Oval Super Speedway, then playing host to the third race tonight then. But then the runners and riders, and this is how qualifying shook out then. It was just 5-minute qualifying, so just 2 timed laps for everybody. And the preheated oven championship leader sticks himself on pole position, then giving him a great chance then of a big result in the first race. Joining him is Homer, then it's Glynn then, so 2 Jaffa cars. What is that camera angle? There we go. So 2 Jaffa cars in the top 3. Then Dusty Fossil, who had a really strong week last time at the Green Hell in the Group 2 race, then brought himself back into title contention as well. He lines up P4. Graham, who had a storming drive last week then in the rain, and his tyre changed to perfection storm, so he qualifies P5 this week. Ross, who is filling in for Derek, who was away this week, he's qualified P6. And we've got Goose in the lead shell car in P7. Nobby Norris having a really strong qualifying in P8. Then Mikey going well in P9. Royston in P10. Myself down in P11. Did not do a very good job in qualifying. Neither did Biggles down in P12 in the third of the Jaffa cars. Right behind him is his teammate Jonesy. Then we've got Zom in P14, Odon in P15, and Beach on his wheel for the very first time. And what a week to start.
Yeah.
Above the cars, then he's bringing up to P16. So let's see how he gets on. And now then, yes, so we've got 3 races tonight. We've got a street, a road, and an oval. And also, IndyCar has a prime and an option tyre. Now, these are the soft and the hards. So each tyre is compulsory, so each race will feature at least 1 mandatory pit stop. And both compounds must be used. Now, of course, the Super Formula cars also have push to pass or overtake then. So it's all about managing that boost then to try and benefit yourselves. See if you can make some overtakes then. But without further ado, then we've got 11 laps ahead of us for race 1. What is that camera angle again? Why am I just having it at the roof? The tunnel.
As much, yeah. We should have an interesting race here. Although, as much as I'd love to comment through the YouTube stream, if you could share your screen.
Should have been showing already.
Nope, I don't see it. Hang on, let me check.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah. Start again.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I can't see it. Classic tech. Yep, I can see the roof. All good. I can see the roof of the tunnel. Ready to go.
Right then, here we go then. 11 laps. A better camera angle than Jesus Christ. Rolling starts as well, as is the case in IndyCar then, which will help.
Biggles says, imagine absolutely rinsing the overtake to gain a place on the star.
Who said that?
Biggles.
Oh, he got me.
There he goes. Love it.
Well, there we go then. Oven's been swamped immediately then by Homer as they run down towards turn 1 for the first time. Got 3 wide. Dusty Fossil buying into this as well. He's up to 3rd. Here we go then into turn 1.
This is going to be a bold move. Into turn 1, bit of contact.
In the background there, is that getting in the wall? It was Ross.
That was Ross in the wall, yeah.
Car bouncing off each other as well. Biggles looking at the inside. Wants contact sideways.
Oh, dear.
Contact with Mikey. And around. Oh, contact with teammate as well. And my
no.
qualifying has put me in the pack.
Disaster.
And in the danger zone. And around we go on lap 1. So Homer then leading the way through the twisty part of the lap. Now Dusty Foss up to P2. He's had a great start then from 4th.
He needs this result this week to put him in contention.
Yes, indeed. He brought himself back in last week. Of course, Oven, of course, recovered nicely to get himself a point, but others like Biggles and Homer struggle, so they're now at risk, and with just 2 weeks left to go. Oh, they're going to be able to claw their way back in. And the Do It Yeah is absolutely killer in these cars around that middle part of the lap there.
Going to get a nice long run through the start-finish, of course, though. Should get decent slipstream.
So, out the corner we come. Glenn in 4th, Graham in 5th, Goose in 6th, and who's on what tyres, and Homer on the soft tyres, as is Dusty Fossil, as is the preheated oven. It's Glyn on the hards, as is Graham.
Homer was absolutely gunning the overtake out of that final corner to try and stay ahead.
Indeed, Nobby's on the soft tyres. It's hards for Biggles, who's up well from his, what was he starting, 12th, he's up to 8th.
Yep.
Jones up to 9th, and Royston in 10th. Soft tyres for him, as Zom. Odon is on the hards, and they're now going wheel to wheel down the start-finish straight then. The road Oven has drafted back into P2. Here comes Odon on the outside of Zom on the overtake. Trying to get the move done. That's lots ahead there.
Unsafe Release has got his race predictions in. Number 1, Hayanto. Number 2, Nakajima. And number 3, Yamamoto.
Yeah, that's what that's what
So then Homer then, who of course excelled the last time we did Super Formula Championship.
I forgot about that. He's well ahead as well.
He is indeed.
A couple of seconds already.
Comfortable lead over the preheated oven.
Dusty Fossil slipped back slightly.
On the tail of his teammate.
It's okay for now.
Two of the 175 cars in the top 3. Of course, they have quite a healthy lead in the championship as well.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it? With 2 weeks to go.
In 4th, Graham in 5th, then a little bit of a gap back. We've got a big gaggle of cars here. Nobby going really well in P6. Oh, in the wall, who was that? That was Biggles, I think, hitting the wall. Was it Royston?
Yeah, all about the numbers for Team 175. They've got a 69-point lead.
Hey.
Ew.
Mikey looking to make a move on Zom into the hairpin then. Down the inside we go. Zom giving him the squeeze. Come out the corner, and Zom then around the outside. Keeps the momentum up and retakes the place. Am I getting up 3 here towards Jeff Spread? Absolutely fucking not. Might still be awake at 3 at AM, that's a different story. But no, I will probably just watch the repeat.
Oh god. 3 AM. I took one look at the first race start time and was like, nope.
I mean, I think the main race is at like 6, which is a bit better, but I'm still not getting up for that either.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't really care that much.
Yeah, probably not.
So, Mikey in the slipstream. Odon's joining this little trio now as well. Mikey then popping out of the slipstream, going to go the long way around again. Defend the inside line.
Odon's right there
around the outside,
well.
pinches onto the wall, and through he goes. Good move from Mikey, then up to P11, his beloved P11. He goes.
Here we go.
Then we've got Jonesy on the back of Sir Goose, who slipped back a little bit. Ooh, trying to make a move there through the S's. That's brave. Jonesy around the outside.
Wow.
Oh, Goose held him off, then bounces off the wall. I mean, this part of the track is literally just flat. Oh, Jonesy looking left and right there. Section
Doesn't look that flat from the way Jonesy's going.
If you're running on your own, you can literally just get, when you get up to 6th gear, you just go flat for this part.
Amazing.
Even here, a bit of a lift there, just to let the car grip, not completely destroy the tyres. Got battling going on there. Further up the road then, Graham's still on the back of Glyn, and now Nobby's brought this train together then. So Nobby going very well in P6, the lead of the Shell drivers at the moment. Up the road.
Graham's got the burners on, looking for P4.
Indeed. Now, the thing is, they do really want. You probably won't go for it at this point because, like I say, you'll just get drafted back past. But he's got a run now. Is he going to bump draft? He is indeed.
Classic bump drafting super formulas. Absolutely no consequences in real life, of course.
So is he going to go for a move at the end of the straight then? Or is he happy to just push him along at this time still? And now goes to the inside.
Now.
So yeah, waiting until the end of the straight so he doesn't get the move done back on him. Through he goes.
Sit up.
Up into P4 then. Bostle in third, but has lost touch with the front two. You are now away and clear. Look at the soft tyre wear already. Yes, just wait until Daytona.
Yeah.
There's less IndyCar, more NASCAR.
Excellent.
So Homer then leading the way, even though in hot pursuit.
Homer's definitely still in the title fight. He's going to need a win this week, I think. Like an overall win.
Yeah, I think if
to be right in there.
James
maybe
going to last week, obviously he needs if he's got a 5-point lead or more. In fact, James technically could wrap it up tonight, couldn't he?
He could indeed.
He wins the week.
Quite a few bombs from a couple of other people, but yeah, it could well be done.
Two then on their way, Dusty Fossil going through.
Of course, it will be just the one race next week, I believe.
Yes.
So it'll be all on that one race. Whereas we have obviously the 3 here tonight. Mikey looking interested in actually getting out of P11 for once? Or is he just pushing Royston along? No, he doesn't want to give up that P11. He's just pushing him down the straight.
He's gone board.
Mikey on the hard tyres, of course. Royston's tyres not looking great. He's still shoving him along. 190
6
plus
laps
now.
out of softs if you're kind to them on that last lap of that fire up. See they've caught back onto Jonesy and Goose.
Yeah.
Jonesy's in the wall. So goes Royston. So yeah, Mikey's a little bump there. He gave him down the straight. Has worked out very nicely. It is indeed unsafe. It will be the Peugeot 908 TDI. Is the car of choice for next week. I did want to do the Group C's or some of the Group C's, Group 1 cars, but only the Jaguar became available. So that idea went out the window. You can see there the dirty air as they do the S's there. Mikey trying to get the car turn there. Not flat when you're behind somebody.
There would have been somebody who forgot to buy it. I guarantee.
Yes, it's also considerably cheaper, $1 million compared to
or somebody didn't have $3 million in the bank. Yeah,
Mikey up the inside. Oh, Jones flies back. He's put him in the wall.
He's put him straight in the wall.
Jones a note on out of nowhere.
Jones just disappeared from view there.
Getting his elbows
back on it. Yeah.
Down the inside, he's going to make it 2 moves. Mikey's going to bump Jonesy then. More contact.
Jones actually got quite a good run through that corner somehow because of that.
Right, over is in
Mikey drift,
second place.
He's in 5 laps. So I'll give Homer a bit more encouragement. He's carried on for another lap.
So Zom's also pitted, so he's onto the hard tyres now. And there's Beach. The rear tyres looking a little bit second hand. So Homer then has a comfortable lead now over Dusty Fossil, who's got Graham right behind him. So Graham has already caught that gap.
Those tyres are... That rear left is not so
the
ideal for one more lap.
Taking the hammering. Graham, his hard tyres are looking...
It's all over him now.
Almost new. Yep, he's closed that gap. So look at how everybody's doing on their overtake. Look at Homer, he's almost burned all of his overtake already. We're only at halfway point. Dusty Fossil has still got 3/4 of his left, so he's got a lot of overtake left. Graham's got just under half. Glynn has another one who's also burned all of his overtake already. Biggles up to 5th now. He's got half left. And Goose, who's on his, down to half.
So if Glynn can stay there, we'd be pretty happy with a 4th, 5th place finish in the first race.
Yep. So just under half then for Royston. And we've got Odon, who's just under half as well. Jonesy, just over half. Doing well on his overtake. And Mikey, who's barely touched his so far. Saving his for the second half of the race there. A little bit of a moment there through the S's. And Oven out on his way again, just over half, so a lot left for him. So despite their Homer burning his overtake, didn't have a massive lead over Oven. So it's all going to be about the in lap then. Nobby has got just under 1/4, so he's burned a lot of his. Ross has got half. I've got just under half. I've got Zom, who's on 3/4, another one who's barely touched his. And Beach has got about 3/4 of his left as well. And in then come the leaders.
Graham's committed to the pits.
Who's got the
most
most
of all of the others?
Yeah, Graham. So everybody in now. So the soft tyres will do maximum of 6 laps.
Yeah, so Graham's got the edge now, so he's going to be out ahead of Carl.
Here comes Homer then, and there in the background is
There
Oven.
he is.
Now, how quickly can he get back up to speed? He's not got a lot of overtake left to use.
James not quite there.
Yeah,
A couple of
about
seconds
10
back.
miles an hour different speed. That's now closed as the Homer gets back up to speed, and the gap has gone up.
The speed difference without the slipstream is massive.
You'll see that later on at
12,
Daytona.
13 miles an hour.
At Daytona later on. Yeah, you're talking about 182, 83 with the slipstream here, and you're doing about 179.
I saw some people at the end of that straight almost hitting 190 with a double.
Yeah.
Draft.
You've got it all the way down here, a bit of bump draft, and you can get up to about 190, as you'll see later on. So then after the pit stops, then it's Hober leading the way then comfortably over the preheated Oven. Both now on the hard tyres. Then we've got Graham in third on the softs. He's got the alternate strategy,
Graham.
and that's going to play into the overtake now as well. He's closing on second place, preheated Oven. Dusty Fossil still hanging on there in fourth. He's now on the hard tyre. We've got Biggles in fifth. They had a storming start from 12th on the grid up to fifth. For the pit stops, then Glenn's got a little bit hot there. Gathers it up then. Another one who's used to hard, then Goose in seventh. Then you've got Royston and Nobby, Jonesy, Odon, Ross.
Very close in the midfield.
There we go. Me doing my best to get back into this race, and Mikey down to 14th. Then so Mikey's had a drama somewhere.
Something's happened there. Was that on the in lap or?
Must have been.
Don't know.
Unseen drama. He's still put in the right way. So his wheel debut going okay so far. Look at how quickly Graham has caught Oven. Now, what does he do? Does he help? Is he going to do what he did before and just bump him until to the end? Yes, he does. Pushes along, pops to the inside.
He's got that move down.
Yes, indeed. Graham's got less. Oven's still got plenty of boost to use, so now then can Graham drag him?
Hang on.
Back towards Homer. You can see the dirty air there. Oven's
struggling
so pedestrian around the corner compared to Graham.
I've used a lot of that boost already just to get back in touch. Is he actually going to make? He is going to catch back up to him a bit, but it's a big ass to hang on, I think. This could be Graham's race if he gets the move on.
Still got 3.5 laps to go.
Yeah, it's not a massive gap up to Homer in P1, and he's purple. Imagine won't be purple by the end of the lap because he's got no one to tone down the start-finish straight, but he's still using that overtake. In fact, he's nearly used it all up now. Just trying to get there, trying to get in touch by the start of the straight. Gets it turned nicely, but he's still too far back to get any sort of slipstream, I would have thought.
Yeah, the slipstream is a bit more powerful at high speed.
Nearly half a second purple.
He is absolutely flying. 41.2 is the current fastest lap then. He's going to go into the 140s here.
Yeah.
So the line, so 140.7.
Wow.
Compared to Homer, who did a 142.8. So he took nearly 2 seconds out of him on that lap, and you can see the difference. And we're getting a faint bit of slipstream. This far back is not as powerful as the 0.75 bracket, but he's nearly there. You can see already just dropping Oven ever so slightly further back then. Just Fossil in fourth. Biggles, Sagoose, and off the wall. And Glenn's going to get that place back, is he? Now they're going to do side by side again. Oh, contact.
Almost everybody into the wall there. Oh, Jonesy's having a moment as well.
What we got going on here then? Who have we got in this
Everyone's
pack?
all over the place. Ross now getting involved. Ooh, this could end badly.
Oh, dear me. 3 wide. 3 wide.
I don't know how they're all still pointing in the same direction, to be honest. Nobby's still there as well. Absolutely no idea.
Well, Odon's come out of that quite nicely. Now up to 9th.
I don't know how they've all got through that section.
Oh, yellow flag.
Oh,
What's
yellow
happened?
flag.
Who's that? Oh, it's Glyn.
Oh, no.
Glyn is having such a strong
No,
race.
he was-
Has dropped it on traction.
It's going really well. Oh dear.
Big shame for him then. Was running very strongly before that. Now finds
He's
himself
gone-
down to P12.
Oh, he's gone very early for the move. Probably going to get caught again here.
What's Glyn going to do though? Is Glyn going to boost him along? Nope, Glyn's coming straight back out.
What's the gap like up front? Ooh.
Down. Still closing down. We're on the penultimate lap of the race.
Yep, a lot slower from
Oh,
Graham.
Biggles is round. Oh, Biggles is round.
Oh no! Oh, and he can't get it turned. Oh, disaster!
What happened there to Biggles? Biggles just got the move done for fourth. And then lost it. Oh, Dusty
no,
Fossil's.
just
Oh,
lost it,
contact that.
collected
Dusty
Carl
Fossil
as
as
well.
well. That's drama, and
Well,
Goose goes through.
Unfortunate. Goose into P4. Out of nowhere.
Jonesy up to sixth. Oh, Biggles there. Drama right at the death for him. What's this pack going on then? Nobby's got through. There's Glyn. Self, Mikey. Zob and Johnny are out of this one. Then up front, then they're together. Oh, I'm off the wall. Now a question then of can Graham get that oven still lurking in the background as well? These three are well clear of the rest of the pack.
Yeah, he's got to make sure he's in the slipstream, Graham, because he's out of boost.
But then I think Homer will be as
Homer
well.
yeah, he probably will be. He was
Got a
yeah.
dribble left. Both got a dribble left. So here we go then. It's the final lap.
Might be saving that last bit of overtake for a dash to the line. This midfield battle has been ridiculous.
So close.
I've no
isn't it?
idea how Goose has come out of it in P4, but he has. So fair play to him.
Look at the gap there.
Wow.
Here we go then. Last lap.
Is Graham going to make the move into turn one again? You would think it would make sense.
See, he's got a booth. I think he's having a booth. Here we go. Oh, I was giving him a squeeze.
Oh.
Wow. Graham there. Committed to the inside. Hobart covered it off though. And was that his one and only chance?
So in the end, now Graham's in the wall.
Yeah,
The soft tyres are giving up on him.
He's used the boost as well.
His only option here now is to stay as close as he can coming out of the
His
final
back's
turn.
Still together. 11 laps of
Ross
race.
is
Look
now-
at the tyres on Rossi. Oh, Ross is round.
Oh, he's just made his way to the front of that pack. It took him so long. The tyres have given up on him, I think.
Yeah.
He's all the way down
To
to
do. So he wants to be in
P13.
practice. Here we go.
Carl's managed to make his way down to 9th after that incident.
What's happened there to him?
We had the incident with Biggles, didn't he? And then after that, I'm not sure.
Something else happened.
Don't know. He was,
Oh,
he's gone
spun.
round again. There we go.
Oh, and he
Just
collects
spun
Jonesy
it.
as well.
Weird place to spin it as well.
Tracks, yeah, on the hard tyres as well. I think
Yeah.
after a couple of laps, there'll be enough heat in them. But yeah, Dusty Fossil
Yeah.
then having a drama right at the death there.
Oh,
And he
dear.
drops right into this pack. Now Odon on the attack of Ross. Royston trying to buy into this as well then. Teammates working together. So Royston they're drafting by and now will push Ross along. Of course we know what's coming over Ross unfortunately.
Yeah.
Odon looks to the inside, back to the outside. Royston covers the inside line.
Goose bigging himself up in the stream chat.
Oh, was the contact there with Royston?
Oh,
What's the contact here? Does he end up, does Ross drop it on his own? Oh no, Ross goes on
no,
his own.
he's just dropped it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just dropped on his own. No controversy in the team there. And Odon trying to get up the inside. Oh, Royston goes back at him.
Bit of afters. Everybody's draining out the last bit of overtake now.
Odon on the outside. Then got
Gonna have
the
the
inside for
inside
this
here.
bit. This is going to be a brave move. Oh wow.
Got it.
Oh, what a move. What a move from Odon.
He's still
Side
not
by side
fully
through the
ahead.
S's. Great move. Look at this
I don't
pack
think Royston-
together.
Yeah, Royston can't quite hang on. Still going to be a chance though. Oh,
And here comes Dusty Fossil. Oh, there's contact. Oh, another one again. Oh, no.
no.
And Nobby gets through.
They both suffered. Nobby into P8. Up at front, what's happening? Heading to the line. Homer's going to get it.
Then.
He's
He's
well
got
clear.
enough in hand. He'll win from Graham. From Evan. Goose is going to be fourth. Or what's happening in the pack? Oh no!
Oh,
It's me
you
again.
had to give Mikey his P11, didn't you?
Yes.
You looked in the mirror and thought, this isn't right.
Let's go back and see what happened with this pack then. With this final sector then. So we saw Dusty Fossil have some dramas. Oh, and Royce are getting together. Owen didn't even know it was that good a move.
So he makes it around fine. Carl's taking the inside line. Royston's looks to get a better launch. He's actually running to the back of him by the look of it.
And I just dropped
And
in the straight
then
line.
you
My rear
just turned
tyres were
right on a
cooked.
straight.
Yeah, my right tyres rear tyres were cooked.
Oh, yeah.
Even when I was trying to pull away, I could feel it trying to spin around on me. I was like, oh, fucking hell. So, yeah, just crawl to the line. It's going up ahead. What is this camera view? Oh, my God. I'll be Norris just off Dusty Fossil then.
just-
So Dusty Fossil, who was been running third early on, ends up ninth.
Yeah.
So bad races then for myself and for Dusty Fossil in the tile hunt. Good races for Homer, Graham, and the preheated oven. Biggles getting some solid points in P6. What a battle in the midfield. And Beach then. Board. Let's go through the final sector. So what a week to move to wheel for the first time in probably the
As I found out from trying to do the Suzuka time trial, I still can't drive these on wheel. It's ridiculous.
I remember doing the license test in one of these. And that, it was at Laguna Seca on the amount of grip this car had. Like my first lap time, I was like, that's some way off. And I was like, where the hell's all that time? And then you think you've just got to absolutely send it, and the car just sticks because it's got so much grip.
I just can't get used to it. I've not. I know we did a season in them, and I struggled then as well. But I've just not done enough driving in these sorts of cars, and I really struggle with it. Yeah. I can't commit to a corner. Like you say, you have to commit to the corner knowing that the aero will just stick you to the track, and I don't think like that when I'm driving it.
Especially when you drive GTs so much, it's difficult, isn't it,
Yeah.
to get your head around it. Right then, up next is Laguna Seca, or WeatherTech Raceway, as it's now known.
Close your eyes for the result. There we go.
Right then, so the grid for this race is as per the result of race 1. So that means that Homer will be on pole, Graham second, Oven in third. And Goose fourth, and Jonesy in fifth, Biggles is sixth, Odon is seventh, Nobby is eighth, Dusty Fossil ninth, Royston in 10th, Mikey is 11th, Glyn is 12th, myself is 13th, Ross is 14th, and Zom is 15th, and Beach is 16th. Without further ado, we've got 25 laps once again, hard and soft tyre compulsory. See then how we're going to get on then. Homer rolling down. So far has not been headed. And away we go. He's again on the soft tyre, then it's a hard tyre for Graham. And for preheated oven, Goose is on the softs at the start then.
Interesting.
Up the inside. Oh, Goose is straight up to third.
A little bit further back as well. Biggles made the move immediately on Jonesy. It almost seemed to let him through there. Obviously teammates, but maybe a bit of team tactics there.
Perhaps so. Good teamwork. If so, then Goose making moves on one of the hard tyre runners. So look at that Nathan Biggles in. Did you mean it? Yeah, I think Jonesy let him have that, hasn't
Yeah.
he? No, Jonesy, just go for a cutback.
Change his mind halfway
Yeah,
through.
change his mind halfway through. Yeah, you can go through. Actually, yeah, okay, you go. All right, I'll let you have it. So then Biggles up to fifth.
Okay, yeah. Doing the same, yeah. He was,
Jonesy
he was on hards.
Yeah, Jonesy back
Biggles
on
on
curb.
softs, so he sensibly let him through. Good,
Smart driving.
good team orders there. Means Biggles already challenging.
Pushing on.
Disappearing.
Yeah, on the soft tyres, more dirt being kicked up there. I think it was Graham.
Oh,
Goose
someone's
on the
rotating
attack.
in the background.
Oh.
Oh,
Was
Ross is
Glyn?
wide.
Glyn's around. on that
Beach
one.
is already-
And Ross is wide as well. He's down to 14th.
Beach already having trouble.
Yeah, I think if anywhere he's going to have trouble, it'd be this one.
Oh yeah, this is a ridiculous track to race these cars on.
Dirty is an absolute monster around here. Then Dusty Fossil then trying to make some progress as Goose is attacking, and that's Biggles for 4th on the oven. The soft tyre runners coming through early. Goose goes for another switch back on Graham, but Graham shuts the door. Soft tyres will last up to 10 laps, depending on how you look after them, even on a full tank fuel. So, but then the fuel is your other concern. How long will the tank last? Royston kicking up some dirt. Oh, Dusty Fossil's in the gravel.
Let's keep it going. Should only lose the one place.
Have dirty tyres though.
Royston
For a couple of corners.
Cuts him off into the corkscrew. Nicely done. It's always difficult to judge that if somebody else is getting back up to speed. You're approaching the corner.
Well, down the inside I go as well. Down to
Ooh,
11 then.
lovely.
Dirty tyres. Just got to be careful for a couple of
Yep.
laps. You're saying he tried so hard to pass Graham here. Well, he's now gone from being on the attack to being on the defence because Biggles is now all over him. Looking down the inside of turn 1. Still about shutting the door. Biggles backs out of it.
Just hangs it around the outside. Fair enough.
Let's kick up the dirt then. That's up
I'm liking
Homer.
the
He's
I'm liking
running
the
away with it
escalation
already.
of the Jaffa Cakes livery.
Yes.
Even more single layer Jaffa Cake.
Look at. Ugh. Goes there pushing on. Oh, Biggles in the dirt. As well, that very tricky corner there because it's got a big sausage curb on the inside. Which if you go over that, will put you in that gravel trap on the outside. Jones going well in 6th then. Odom still going well in 7th. Nobby behind him. Up to 9th then in the background. That's Royston almost doing a Zanardi on Herta. Homer then leading comfortably at the moment, making hay while he has the sun shining on him with the soft tyres. However,
Goose
that
is
front right is
really,
already.
really trying to get past.
Yes, indeed.
He's used half his overtake on lap 4.
Again, it's so difficult to follow around here. These got the dirty is horrific again.
There's not really
Like
many options for
too much. Yeah,
There's not really many options for an overtake, is there?
not really. Turn 1's probably the best one, and on that you're waiting for a mistake more than anything.
Yeah. It's either a mistake or it's
up here. Oh, he's made a mistake there though. There's a mistake.
Oh, that's a big mistake.
Can you point it
No,
straight? You
keep
can.
pointing. Yeah.
Here goes
Here
Biggles.
comes James.
Owen's going to get him as well. Oh, into the side of him.
He is going to get him.
Oh, more contact. Oh
Yeah.
dear, that's all got a bit scrappy.
Not having it.
More
Still
contact.
side by side. Have another go. Go on.
It's door
Four
banging then.
times. 4 corners in a row.
Owen getting through.
Lovely stuff.
It's still going well. It's a train then. Dutchy Fossil going back. Team order's about to prevail at Shell.
Not be putting in another good show here.
Yeah, having a good week in the Super Formulas. Jonesy also going very well in P6.
Every so often we flick past someone and they're just on the verge of being sideways.
There was a lot of that.
Not surprised.
There's even more of that coming up in race 3.
Homer's got a massive advantage at the minute.
Yeah,
I know he's on soft tyres, but
very much.
So-
Hey, well, look at his lap time 175 against Graham on the hard and 109, so he's 2 seconds a
Yeah.
lap quicker.
made this work in the first race, obviously, just about.
However, that front right tyre is always looking very, very angry.
Oh, yeah.
Very angry.
Who says there was no door banging because the cars don't have doors? Yeah. Bit of
Panel
just a bit
bashing.
yeah, a bit of side pod assault, a la Alpine.
So Biggles now has caught onto the back of Graham, but is he now struggling? Oh, great! Oh, Graham
Oh,
dropped it on traction out of turn 3.
I had a mouthful of beer there, and I just nearly spit it out. Didn't
Where's he
expect
gone?
that. Where's he gone?
There he is.
Oh, there he is.
He's coming back again.
He disappeared into the crowd.
Oh, yellow flag
Oh
ahead.
dear.
What's that?
Oh well. Well, someone else is round.
Oh, it's Beach.
That was Beach.
And here comes the biggest bullshit moment of the race.
Oh.
Graham dropping a place and a 3-second penalty for my troubles.
3 seconds for no reason.
Fuming.
Yellow flags. How dare you?
Hope then in. Race leader is in at the end of lap 6.
Oh, I couldn't be happier with that.
All that work to get past my teammates, get past Graham. I'm 6th. I'm thinking, right, good chance here. 3-second penalty. Absolutely furious.
Dear me.
Look at the group behind. We've got Dusty and Royston as well. So
they're all going to come through.
Here's the penalty line and the car and a crawl.
I'm sorry, but
Lose
that's
the teammates.
funny.
Here comes Dusty, here comes Royston. Are they going to get me as well? No, I've just held on. So we'll back up the speed. You short fever. You wait until fucking Tuesday or Sunday, whichever races you're doing. FRL, I'll put you on the gravel. So back down to 8th we go.
Watch out, Fever is dirty.
So Jones are going well in 4th then. On the hard tyre as well. Goose's tyres are about cooked. So he'll probably be in this time around.
Made 7 laps though.
Yeah, that's good progress. To be fair, his tyres are alright.
Yeah.
But he'll probably pit this lap.
It'll be interesting to
Not
see.
quite had the pace of Homer. Homer was in the 107s. Biggles' best lap's a 108.6 then. So we've been looking at after tyres a little bit better.
Yeah, Homer did absolutely rinse the tyres. Be interested to see what happens to the hard tyres, to be fair.
Homer come out there. He's in traffic here. A lot of traffic. So that's the downside then of having to pit early. He's now put himself into traffic, and now he's not be able to utilise his speed.
Yeah.
He's got Galini's going to peel off, thankfully. But he's got Zom ahead of him, and Royston, and that pack of Dusty Foster, myself, Odon, and Nobby.
Which I think he should be alright.
Yeah,
I was looking at the hard tyre wear of some of them, wondering if he would actually start to have a bit of trouble with the amount of laps he's got left, but he should be okay.
Well, the concern was fuel, because the tank's still about 18 laps, kind of running at normal pace, so a bit of fuel save needed from Homer. But then again, that's a very big part of IndyCar. If you've got Dixon, you're excellent at it. So Odon going well in 5th. Oh, Zom's taking the gravel. Oh, right he goes. 360 no scope.
Oh, nice.
And that's going to be a pretty position for Homer, so he'll appreciate that, because Zom is one of the most difficult men to pass in FTRL. As Goose pits from 3rd. He's got another lap out of those tyres. That front right, look at that. He has put that down to the cords.
Wow. That's what a few cans of Sneak gets you, the ability to do that.
So other than leading the way now, you can see into the 108 then. So once the soft tyres get into a bit of a rhythm, you can get solid 108s out of them fairly regularly. But he has a comfortable lead then over 2nd place Jonesy.
Sneak coming cans? I have no idea.
I have no idea.
It could be anything.
Could be any sort of vessel. Royston there. Oh, Royston!
Oh no, Royston!
He's gathered it up. Well done. Still pointing the right way. A big tank slapper there though, and that's going to put Homer on the back of him.
Some sort
of these two are friends, but
being
they're
applied by Homer to every driver in front of him.
Of course, these two are not aligned in terms of the teams. So what game is Homer going to play with Royston, and Royston going to play with Homer? In the background there, Zom kicking up the dirt again. Did learn his lesson from last lap. So they're just having to drop back a couple of car lengths there, try and get some clear air on that front wing.
I'm really curious about Sneak now. It could be anything. I just assumed it was your standard sort of, gamer energy drink, but Zombie will have to explain it to me at some point, because it could literally be anything and do anything as far as I'm concerned.
Pickle's now out on his hard size. He's got a Ross for company. Goose in 13th. And on the hard side, we've got Mikey. And Glyn. Beach. Yeah, just getting out of the way. So, and then clear track. No dirt yet to worry about. He's now just banging in solid low 109s. Where you want to be. Jonesy's doing 110s, so other than pulling away up front, and Graham's coming back at Jonesy. Go through to 4th as well. So a bit of clear out, try and push on. Odon tucked in behind.
Interesting to see what Tom Tomer can achieve on his tyres now.
Still behind Royston. Oh dear, kicking up the dirt. He's pushing, but hasn't been able to clear Royston, so he's still doing 110, so losing like a second at the minute a lap to Oven. Of course, he was pulling 2 seconds a lap at some points. You see there into the 8, so pulling out a second and a half still, but
losing
that's now been eroded. Another 110. 110.3, so he's not as comfortable on the hard tyre as race leader.
Phoebe wants to know, am I doing the Manufacturers' Cup at the Nürburgring Endurance layout tomorrow? Oh dear, Mikey.
Down the hill.
Well, now I know about it. It's tempting. I'll have to see.
Trying to get out of the way there. So Other than did a 110.3, so in fact him and Homer kind of matched each other lap time wise last time around. So doing this time.
Just a fraction slower.
10 flat.
Oh no, 110 flat.
Graham now all over the back of Jonesy. Jonesy on the overtake out of the final quarter there, just to pull himself away.
Yep.
Still got loads of overtake left. Graham's used half of his.
It's a better lap from Jonesy, but he still can't keep pace with Graham.
Graham with a 194, but Graham was one bit deep there in turn 1.
Quickest out of anyone on the hard tyres at the moment, though.
Is he?
Nope, maybe not.
No, that would be myself now on the chase. Clear it. Fossil still tucked up behind Odon. Again, overtaking proving difficult. Royston tucked up behind Nobby now, and Homer's still in P9 and had 10.9. So that's another 9/10 loss to Oven.
Fever, I'm assuming that this Manufacturers' Cup is Group 3.
It is, yes.
It is, I thought. Yes. Just in case the manufacturer was a single manufacturer and that manufacturer was Unimog. just in case.
You never know. Available. You can pick a Mercedes if you so wish. Although I don't think Unimog is. Who was that kicking up the dirt? That was possibly Royston. But Homer still not able to find a way through.
I honestly wouldn't put it past them.
I don't know. Big was a 112.9 on lap 10. And now he's fallen behind Zom now. And this is a difficult place to be. He's got to try and find a way through. Zom, of course, on a different strategy. Started on the hard tyres. They're both on the same tyre now, but Biggles has used his soft tyres already.
He's trying to get the run out of the corners.
Late on the brakes.
Just needs to jump on a bit of the overtake here. Oh no,
not that quickly though. A little bit too eager. I can relate. Biggles then. So the guys who started on the soft tyres are now in the pack and struggling in the dirty air. Oh, that's Beach having a drama.
Oh.
Over meanwhile, still pounding around 110.2. Jonesy continues to frustrate Graham. Just his personal best though, into the 109. So Jonesy going very well. This is the sort of run that the F1 drivers or those who used to race on F1 kind of excel at, because this is very much like driving the F1 cars. I noticed in the time trial there's a lot of F1 lads who I don't see playing this game much, who don't normally feature at the top, who are right up there in these cars. So muscle memory.
Yeah.
Big part of that. Oh dear, is that in the background? That was Mikey, I think. Jones then 110 flat.
Yeah.
Graham 197.
We've seen this from Jones before. It's not necessarily the quickest, but he's consistent. He's been setting another sort of very low 110s, which should be enough to keep him ahead.
On for 5th. Dusty Fossil down the inside. Odin's gone deep, trying to run around the outside. Contact the apex, and Dusty Fossil is through. So finally gets through. Homer has passed Royston and is now attacking Nobby. and he knows it's critical for his race. He's gone around the outside. If he can make that stick, no, Nobby fights back. And Nobby stays ahead. And we're going to done with getting that move done there. Again, another one's burned through a lot of his overtake. Nobby's still got 2/3 of his. Homer's already under a quarter. But he knows now. A 1.94, so there's the pace. Oh, he's off, he's wide.
Oh,
And is Royster going to get back?
he is.
It's the inside.
No.
Oh, Homer's gone deep. Dirty tyres. Royster around the outside. And through.
He's going to get in this time. Ooh.
And all that work to get past Royston onto back of Nobby has been undone.
Could be pivotal come the end.
Possible. Join the commentary box back with you, Bank. So Biggles in. He's dropped behind Ross now as well. Oh, Biggles! Oh no, big moment.
Nearly killed a photographer.
Oh, Biggles, his race is having gone so well, made good progress again. We can see a 1:19.1 on the last lap. This one's going to 1:14.5. He's lost bags of time over the last two laps then. Over meanwhile, pounding around still. Back in the 109s, a 109.1 at 109.7. He's got the hammer down. Jonesy continues in P2. Bears have to drop back ever so slightly.
And so wants a week 13 race with special stage Route X in the Unimog.
Absolutely not.
No, week 13 is reserved for Derek, so we'll just set him up with his own race where he finishes 13th in every race.
Bring back T-shit? No thanks. No, nobody wants that, Chris. Come on. Nobody wants that. I mean, he's that sick of him already. He's married life that tough that you want to shut him in a room for a couple of hours on a Friday. Oh, what's happened here? Dusty Fossil is down to P8 and 16 flat last time around. Oh, what's happened to Dusty Fossil? Where has it happened to Dusty Fossil?
He's had a couple of these moments.
Oh, there we go.
There's one.
Caught the gravel. Dirty tyres. Yellow flag ahead. Who's gone off? Mikey having a weird drama. He's not going to get through there. He does. So he's going to box him in against Mikey. That's smart thinking. The Fossil there has got dirty tyres still. Loses the place to Nobby. Here comes Royston who kicks up the dirt. Hangs on. Tyres now should be cleaned up again. Oh, here we go. Oh, a little bit hot through there. Oh, Royston as well though. And Homer's going to take advantage behind. Homer then snatches back P8 from Royston. What's happened to Dusty Fossil? Because he ends up further back in a second.
This race is all over the place.
Gives Nobby a bit of a punt. Then has a drama. Homer's got the run out the final corner. That's a snap to the inside. Here he goes then. So Dusty Fossil having a lap to forget. What is your beer of choice this evening, Sean? Derek would like to know.
It's a Birra Moretti tonight.
Sorry, Josh.
The standard, yeah.
So on 10th, Ross in 11th. Biggles down 12th then. Struggling for pace at this stage. Goose in 13th, Glyn 14th, Mikey backwards in 15th, and Beach is hiding in the pit lane.
Yeah, can't really blame him with this. I think he spent 95% of his time getting blue flagged.
Overman still lapping solidly.
All over the track.
Josie's got a bit of a breathing room to Graham, who has now got pressure from behind, from myself.
And made good progress here. Lots of overtake left as well.
We don't have to race one.
Yeah.
Of course, we do still have to factor in Homer into this equation somewhere.
Yeah.
He's on the hard tyre already. We have still got the pit for our softs.
Yeah, James has got a decent lead though.
James has got a massive lead there. He is. And Jonesy is there coming out of turn 4.
Stay ahead after Homer pits.
Jonesy then on the red line, so he will be boxing this time around. Graham, okay on fuel. Just literally there, drop onto the red line. We're going to go on in 5th, and Homer in 6th, and he's got ahead of Nobby Norris as well. Morrison's in 8th, he's on 9th, so Dusty Fossil's pitted. No, he hasn't, he's been off again.
Oh,
Dusty
no.
Fossil's race is going from bad to worse. After bringing himself back into title contention last week, a drama at the end of race 1, and now a bad race 2. He's going to need something special in race 3. Jonesy pits then from 3rd.
So where will he come out
And then from 4th,
in relation to Homer?
Graham's gone for another lap. So Homer's another one to watch. And so Homer then coming to the final corners ahead of him. Odom peels off.
Yeah, he's going to
Not
be
even in the pit
pretty
lane. So Jonesy
comfortably
just,
in,
yeah, Jonesy
pretty
just getting to his
comfortably
pit stop.
ahead. Mind you, you come out all the way around the corner, don't you? But still, he's going to be well ahead. These guys.
So Owen Lees then comes to be said he's got maybe another lap in there if he wants it. Maybe. I'll be in this time around. Graham will definitely be in this time around. Jonesy on his way. Is he going to come out then? He's coming out right behind Ross. A bit of clear air. And Biggles has dropped behind himself and Jonesy. So he's not as... So those poor couple of laps, lap 13 and 14, have definitely cost him a couple of places there. And now he's on hard tyres chasing drivers on softs. Jonesy has very quickly caught the back of Ross. And Zom, who are battling Graham, is in. And Owen's gone round again. So Owen then doing very short stint on the soft tyre compared to some of the others. He's got a comfortable lead, so he'll be fine. Ross then trying to find a way past the multiple brick wall. There's Zom and Jonesy with a move around the outside of both of them. Great move there. Ross peels off. Jonesy they're taking full advantage. Let's look at that again. Great move there from Jonesy. Ross wide.
Save him a little bit of time. Oh, that could have ended very badly.
Snatches to the inside. Good move there. Jonesy there. That could be critical for his race. Clears Zom. Ross pitting. Biggles still struggling around on those hard tyres. 13th. So Bobbin then will be in this time around. Peels off.
There we go.
In P2.
A long way to go on the map, but
it's quite a long pit lane here as well, to be fair.
It's a long pit lane, isn't it? Unfeasibly long.
So he's not even in his pit box yet.
You drive into the pit lane and then your car just disappears into some alternate realm for 30 seconds or so.
He's there now. Tyres are on.
Now the fuel goes in, but Homer is already at the final corner. It's going to be close.
Not sure does he need 34 litres.
Not very much.
On his way. There's Homer.
It's going to be tight. I think James is just going to be ahead. He's going to be very close there, actually. Oh, he's right with him. He is on the soft tyres, of course.
Homer's
right with him.
Just. Graham comes out in 4th as well. This battle for 3rd is on again, though. It's Jonesy, Graham and myself.
I don't think this is going to go the same way for Homer this time round.
Well, again, though, it's the dirt. Yeah, you've got to get close enough to make a move.
He's got to overtake him.
He's got, obviously, not make mistakes. We've also just got to worry
Homer's
about
not
fuel a
have to
little bit. Like I said, you see now he's got clear air. Straight to the 109s. He was struggling doing 110s, 111s when he was in traffic, and then suddenly he's got clear air, and it's 109.8, 109.6, 6, 4, 4. So back in the sort of lap times he needs, but on the soft tyre, you're going to be looking at going a couple of seconds quicker. So that's whether or not he can get into an opportunity to make a move. So when he's now stalking.
James
5
got
laps to go.
definitely more fuel as well, I imagine.
Yeah, just got a quarter of a tank, so
he's got time to pick his spot.
of course these two are well clear of the battle for 3rd, just coming out the final corner. These two are in turn 1. As you were, Jonesy in P3 then, on merit.
Now making use of the soft tyres as well, going 3/4 seconds quicker than his PB.
We've got Battle Odon, Royston and Nobby, 7th, 8th and 9th. Just bosses down in P10. Goose is
Whoop,
throwing
Goose.
himself at the scenery. And Ross in P12. One 5.8 from Ross. Wow.
What?
Ross is flying along. I remember the first lap before that was a 107. So
Gunning
Ross
it
has
along
just
in P12.
absolutely annihilated that. Fortunately, there's no point for fastest lap, so it was completely moot. Glyn and Mikey battling over P14. Beaches done the bits, and
the
here we
amount
go.
of times. Oh, hello.
What's happened here then?
That was an easy enough move. Has he just got the overtake to spare?
Yeah, he's gone.
He's just
gone
got the run
wide.
out the corner.
Yeah, got the clear
Got
air.
the slipstream.
Homer's got nothing to
Imagine.
defend with either.
James probably got a bit of overtake to use as well.
Lots.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, easily done.
Homer knew that his goose was cooked in that one. You can see big old lead then. Jonesy crossing the line now. 107.5 from him.
I can't get
First
over
up was-
Ross. I can't get over Ross being in P12 and just throwing in a 105.
Problem is, like, you can do that, but you absolutely annihilate your front right tyre.
Yeah.
So I think he used a lot of boost on that one, Derek.
Yeah, true. Also, funny, quite improbable that the amount of times they've both been off, that Glyn and Mikey are somehow together on track.
Look at the lead that Oven's already pulled on Homer.
Yeah, this race is done. Unless he has a moment, of course, but doesn't seem likely. Got that traction control just in case.
Yeah, that's one thing that surprised me, that he does run traction.
Yeah, it's just a
Safety net thing,
a safety net in these cars, isn't it? Especially, all you have to do is be a little bit too quick on the throttle, and that's it.
Same there, Biggles as well. Yeah, Graham's got on as well. James has got it on. You know, no one's got it on.
Just find it-
Pussies, all of you. Look at me, no traction. Fuck off.
It does cost you out of the slow corner sometimes.
Oh,
I feel.
Owen's gone a little bit deep at the corkscrew. Royston's all over
No
it.
way through.
No way through. Probably still lurking in the background as well. Morrison's trying to go the long way around. We've just seen Oven pull the move off on Homer. Oh, Morrison's gone
No,
deep though into the
two
gravel.
wide.
That's going to bring Nobby into the equation now as well.
He's in that mix, Nobby. He's got no overtake left, but he's there.
Yeah, Rich,
Carl's
race
still
again.
got a chance here as well. Got to be more
109.1
points for
that lap from Ross, so
the.
slightly dropped off the pace a little bit there.
Yeah, just a little, just 3 seconds.
Oh, Zom around Goose. These two have got a. Ooh. Oh, Goose.
Oh,
These two.
that's what your traction control's for.
Is it Goose and Zom or is it Goose and Oblivion that have got a bit of beef? Can't remember which way around.
I don't know.
One of them. Zom's got
I
beef
think it
with
might
Oblivion.
be. Yeah, I'd say it might be Goose and Oblivion, but it might also be
One of those
Zom
two. No, say one of those two. Oh, Zom's off.
and
Zom's got beef with one of them, and I can't remember. He gets it in his head as soon as he's near any of one of these two drivers. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's Goose.
I
His
think
head goes
yeah.
immediately. Oh, Glenn and Mikey have split up finally. Look at the lead over Homer.
Wow.
Homer's
He's
on the red line of
disappeared.
fuel. Homer's fuel
And
saving.
he's done a 114.
He's on fuel save, big fuel
Here comes
save as well.
Jonesy. Oh yeah, he's got nothing left. There's a yellow flag. Not sure who that is. Might be a back marker.
Oh, somebody
Yeah.
part. I think it's Mikey on the
Someone
side.
waiting at the side. But yeah, Homer's really struggling now.
Was it Goose?
Jonesy's on the
Goose.
way, and
Oh, it's Goose.
White
Oh, he's on the
FU.
right, right, yeah. Okay, over there. Homer's going to have to give this to his teammate. Is he? Jonesy round the outside.
Yeah.
Jonesy to second.
no choice. P2.
The drama somewhere, so I've dropped off the back here a little bit.
Yeah.
Has Homer got enough fuel to get round the final
Well.
lap? He'll need to punch it along the start-finish straight.
He managed to run away in race
Come on,
1
Graham.
and then hold on. It's not worked this time. Graham's got
There's
some
the
overtake
barrier
left.
again somewhere, he says.
Oh, look at the gaining speed.
Oh,
Oh,
Homer coming the inside. Graham's going to go to the outside. Oh, yeah, Biggles is in the barrier and he's dropped back. He's out of P6. Homer's still covering the inside.
No
of
way
Graham.
through for Graham. He's still hammering the overtake. He's going to run out.
Oh, wow, Homer
there's more
saves it.
contact.
There's
There's
a
a
marker in the middle of the road.
track. Graham's used all his overtake now. He might have been better off waiting for the final.
Going left
The
and right,
final
he's trying
straight
to
or
find
the
a
run up
gap.
to the corkscrew.
Homer's just
He's still
driving
got
down
a
the
chance.
inside.
Homer's gone nice. He ran into the back of him for like the 5th time. He's not going to get a chance now up this hill. He's going to have to wait till right at the end.
Well, Sasdon just brought me back onto his tail as well.
Yeah. Comfortable win for James in the end. Fantastic P2 for Jones.
Graham's sending it.
Oh, he's trying everything.
Looking left, looking
If he
right.
can
He's now on the line. He's
just
almost
get
out
a
of
good
fuel as
run.
well.
Oh no. Surely not.
Out of the final corner we come. To run to the line as Homer going to make it on fuel. He is just about. Yes, hangs on.
Incredible defence from Homer.
Oh, look at this battle now as well for 6th. Hold on. Royston. Dusty Fossil's ahead of Nobby Norris. The fork. Oh, Royston's off. He comes back on, holds up Dusty Fossil. Nobby Norris attacks. To the outside, to the inside.
Oh, Nobby to the inside.
Oh, Dusty Fossil's through, running round.
Oh, he's gone round.
Oh, he's clipped Nobby.
Oh. And now it's
Royston waits so Nobby's going to. Oh, the race to the line. Nobby's going to get 7th. Oh, yes.
Back in wheels over the line. What a result for Nobby.
Oh, Dusty Fossil's out of there. Ross gets Nobby. Dusty on the last lap as well. Biggles 11th, having been in the barriers of 22.4 on lap 24.
Incredible. Incredible end to the race.
Now, unfortunately, having pointed it out, I think we need to go back and have a look what happened to Biggles.
Yeah. P6. Nice and easy. No dramas.
Fine. It's all
Corkscrew.
fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with. Should
Be this corner?
Gotta be this corner,
Breakthrough
no?
there. No.
No. Accelerating out of here.
6-2, that's 24. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So all is good. There's nothing to trouble him at this point. He's possibly the
He's got
loneliest man on the circuit.
I think so. In fact, he is definitely the loneliest man. Oh,
And for
that's
no reason.
yeah. What are you doing there? What was that? What was that line? Where are you going?
We're gonna go back again.
What's happened here? All right.
Gun it.
Picked up the throttle too early on the dust. Oh dear, he's Alexander Rossi'd it. Come that back.
Yeah,
Guys.
there's not quite enough gap, unfortunately.
To the right. Oh, flash. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Chuff. This
Fair play,
George
boys.
Russell there.
Yeah, there goes to two bottles for boot as well. Oh dear.
Wow.
And then is Ross going to get him as well? Cleaning up the tyres. Ross is still quite a way back at this point. Are you sure? Oh no!
There's another one.
What's that trend doing in a minute? Foreshadowing. There we go. So foreshadowing is what we're about to see. Sausage curve, wide, donuts, double donut.
Nice 720. Lovely.
720 no scope, lovely. And oh no, having done such a great job in race 1, to then spin out.
Wow. And this
He's
is
then done the same in race 2.
really throwing up some surprises, isn't it?
Indeed. And that's all the action for that one then. So,
Jonesy
it's,
P2 and Nobby
P2.
P7.
So yeah, some stunning drives in that one.
Oh well.
And then it's the one they all want to win. It's the in Daytona 50.
That'll do.
Yep. Right, everybody cover your eyes very quickly. Just there we go. Right, yeah.
All right.
So reverse grid race. This one, so full reverse grid for this one. 50 laps again. Soft and hard tyre must be used at some point. Of course, this is just going to be a slipstream fest. It's going to be Beach
Be
leading us
really
off them.
interesting to see here what
And we need to watch it.
What?
Yep, Jonesy then.
if any,
So-
team strategies.
Up on there,
Well,
making a move on Jonesy immediately.
Hmm. Say
Not hanging
strategy.
around. Sparks. Sparks are flying. Immediately then. Then off the banking. Got these views. Good call to the person who suggested doing this race at
Yeah.
night as well. Oh, and Jonesy already struggling a little bit off the back.
Expect to
Can't
see
fall
some
out the slipstream
photos.
here. Do not want to fall out the slipstream here. Because if you lose the slipstream, you are done. You can't see anything because it's just sparks.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, and Jonesy. Just
Dear.
perilous a little bit here. You see Owen's
You see
burning
he's
the overtake.
gunning
Look,
his
he's already
overtake.
he's gunning the overtake to try and get back into the slipstream. And Jonesy's also now
Now he's
starting to use
realised.
it, but is he already out
Yeah.
of slipstream range? Let's look at the speeds on the back straight. So if you can say, look at the speeds at the leaders: 184, 185.
Yeah, James has got
Biggles
back
to the
in
front
touch.
already. Jonesy's 178. Owen's a 177. He's out. Yep, that's it.
That was a
He's
moment.
out of slipstream already. Owen is clinging on for dear life.
He knows he's got to use it. He's going to be out soon, though. He's hitting 190 around the banking, trying to get back in touch. I think he's managed it.
Yeah, I think he's just got in there, but Jonesy's off the back
on
already.
the other hand.
Jonesy's gone.
Oh dear.
So Jonesy's
It's
race
gonna
is
be
run
a
already, unless there's some massive drama.
long
Up front,
50
those
laps.
Biggles. Biggles and Glynn to the front. It's a Jaffa 1-2.
He says mistakes were made. I'd love to know what form those mistakes took.
Watson to third.
Oh,
It's Pat racing here. Now
this
this,
is just
we're going to go involved in the
perilous.
pack and just have a look at what this is like. I'm going on board with Nobby. This is what it's like in the pack. That's that overhead one. Yeah.
yeah. This is foot to the floor for 40 minutes.
Sliding
You've got to
around.
concentrate
Yep.
every single step of the way, though. I mean, I don't suppose it matters if you're in the mid pack so much, but or at the front, but you just got to keep paying attention, haven't you?
Just got to stay with the pack. At this point, there's a long way to go in this one. 4 laps of 50. So you just got to stay with the pack and stay in contention. There's no point you can stay at the back of the pack, station fuel. Let's see where am I at this point? P13. So I'm at the back of this pack. I'm quite happy.
Yep.
In the crowd. Off the back. Who else has gone off the back there? So Owen's still there. So yeah, it's just Jonesy who's now already half the like 3/4 of the back straight off the back of the pack.
Of course, any way of just saving a little fuel
Which is exactly
is
what I
going
was
to
doing
be
at this
could be
point.
key as well. Yeah.
Go into the pack, drop down to stream mode 2. I think I just occasionally just had to use my overtake, just the gap ahead of me got a little bit too big. Just realised the danger, got back in the pack. You can see we're 3-4 wide. 3 wide for the lead.
It's the riskiest approach, but it could work.
But look at the fuel already. So there's Biggles, like he's already down to 3/4 of a tank. Ross, so I'm looking at the wrong thing. Everybody's kind of about the same. Lonely, Jonesy's so lonely.
Oh, people getting very close to the wall there.
Bumping and boring. Sparks are flying. This is proper IRL IndyCar days, where the whole series was run on ovals after the split between Champ Cars and IndyCar. Goose there, trying to find a gap in the pack, then, but Biggles and Glynn working together on the low side. Goose in the middle, 3 wide. The Sparks, look at the Sparks. See, I was in P13 about a lap ago, now P5, so this is how quickly it changes.
4.
Third.
Third.
On the low side, everybody bumping the house. They've got people down below the yellow line there. You won't risking a penalty.
Terrifying amount of jinking and
it's
sideways movement going on, just trying to see what's going on. I imagine trying to get that space.
It's just a little bit. Obviously, you try to just get a nice smooth line through the corner, but cars are just like jostling around a little bit and a little bit jumping around.
I'm interested in Ross's livery.
Oh, who's that?
Ooh.
Pitched into the wall and out was that. Oh, it's Homer.
Oh no.
Homer then awarded the title
dear. And somebody else around as well. We lost
Oh, it's
Dusty
Dusty
as well.
Fossil.
Oh my word.
What happened there? Let's go on board. Where's Homer?
Where is Homer?
Homer's 6.
MP6.
Round he
Whoa,
goes.
just no idea what happened.
It's like, oh. Homer then in the pack, happy in P6.
Yeah. Bit of a sideways move. He's got James right behind him.
On the apron.
Oh, they just touched wheels. And again. And again.
Yeah, from both sides, yeah.
Yeah.
Back end up and around he goes. And what happened to Dusty Fossil?
Don't know. Did he get caught up
He's
in
at
it?
the back of the pack. Is he clipped by Homer's spinning car, I wonder?
Quite possibly. Yeah, there's a moment there. They're all going round.
No. Oh, no. Oh, it's from behind.
Oh. He ran into the back of James, lost speed, and then somebody...
Car behind him got him. He was behind him.
Ran into him from behind.
Yeah, does he hit the back of James's car and then...
I think he does. He
overspeed,
slows,
is it?
definitely slows up. Yeah, contact there. He slows up and then he gets... Yeah, he gets here.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Lap 7. And we have the drama.
So, 2 title antagonists out of that one. Homer and Dusty Fossil. Fossil's still only just getting going. And there goes Jonesy through. Glyn there, touching around. The Jaffa cars then happy to lead the pack at the minute on lap 7. So look at the fuel situation then. So everybody's about the same-ish at this point. A little bit more for myself. Down. Everybody's doing alright. Graham's doing a good job on fuel. This is Mikey. So we've got 13 then still in contention.
At this point, if you're one of the ones now further back, do you just wait up for another car?
I think that'd be the point when you say you will, because they won't catch you. They say maybe you'd be better off, dropping back and just working with somebody. Yeah, Homer and Jonesy, of course, teammates. So 2 of the Jaffa cars at the front, 2 of them off the back and in no man's land. Maybe that would have been the way to go. See, look at that, pushing 192 there with the bumping and the draft. Because this one, the tyres don't really matter. Now, weirdly on this one, your right rear tyre wears heavily, but your right front doesn't. In fact, your right front is the tyre that wears the least, which makes 0 sense.
No, it's odd.
So it's like your rear right, your front left, your rear left, and then your front right in that order.
Are you just a high speed, just getting, I don't know, not enough downforce from the front wing? Maybe. Just getting like a little bit of lift
going around
on the front.
banking, obviously it's going to be, Ross is sideways!
Oh, how's he held onto that?
There's a lot of that. That happens a lot in this race, and it's terrifying to watch because you can hear it in your mirrors, you can hear it, you can see it in your mirrors. There's a little bit of a split just opened up.
Yeah.
Graham and Zom and the pack, so and Beach and Mikey as well.
It's not taken too long.
Yep. So
already starting to split apart.
So the key thing for these guys is they've got packs together. Graham and Zom, Mikey and Beach. Now can they work together? They're still sort of keeping the speed up, so
yeah, they won't really lose much time if they can work together. Where's April going?
Again, contact there. Glyn and Ross getting very sideways on there. Goose pushing his way through to third. Ross gets out of the line. And look how quickly he goes from third all the way down to 8th place.
This is a real chance for people to close the constructors as well, by the look of it.
Indeed, we've got all 4 shell
Team
cars.
175 are nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, we've got 1 car in that group at the minute. Zom just behind. Beach is there as well.
Beach is there as well. You've got obviously
all the shell cars
at the back.
Jaffa's got 2 cars there, but 2 off the back.
Where's the other 175 car? Is someone filling in? Oh no, there
Owen's
is.
fourth.
Oven. Yeah, Owen's fourth.
So Owen's in there.
Yeah, got the 2 Jaffas, 3 shells,
4
a
shells.
Ross.
All 4 shells. Oh, Goose there, twitching around. Sparks are absolutely flying. It's absolutely terrified this race, I'm not gonna lie.
This front group of 9.
Go 3 wide on the banking. Try and make the high line work. As the Jaffa cars have been split then, so Glyn and Biggles, who were working together, Glyn's now down to P6 then, and Royston trying to jockey his way to the inside. So drop to the back of the pack. And Nobby, Simon Graham, and Mikey and Beach are catching these two, so if they can work together as a 4, that will give them a good opportunity to get back on terms.
Yeah. Mikey's using the overtake, try.
Yeah, that's bringing him back to that pack, so yeah, that's worked nicely. He's bringing Beach with him. Beach on his overtake he is now. I think he realises he's just dropping away ever so slightly.
Yeah, now that Mikey's got the toe ahead of him, he needs to get back in touch.
Ultimately, yeah, you'd burn your overtake, because if you don't, then your race is over.
Yep.
So at the minute, these guys have still got Chandler. Homer and Josie have got together.
No,
so
they have, yeah.
So it looks like
it's a long way back, but they're still there.
Who did the drop off there? I think Homer. Yeah, you see he did a 55-2. So what he's done is drop back to Jonesy.
Yeah.
Let's bring him back.
Has he got more fuel now because of it? it's probably his only hope.
Goose to the lead. Biggles below the yellow line. He's trying to get back to the lead there. Oven jockeying for position for second. This car's snapping around. Elbows out again. Boys are still like 30 odd laps to go.
Is anyone doing particularly well or badly on fuel? Ugh.
Was sideways. So let's look at the fuel position then. So Goose is a little bit down. Biggles is a little bit low. Oven's doing better. Ross is doing okay. Glyn's quite low. I'm on about bang on a quarter. Royston's very low. Nobby's quite low. Odon's quite low. And then Dusty Fossil is a lap down as we join the pack then. So at least now he's got to keep with the pack at least.
He's back in the pack.
So
hoping for some insane accident that brings him back into it.
And you got Zom, Graham, Mikey and Beach. That's the gap then to the leaders. They're now pushing 192, so it's not over for them.
Ross seems on the verge of going round every single lap.
He was sideways a lot, I'm not going to lie. In his Joseph Newgarden livery.
Goose is leading all of his overtake.
Yeah, that's a lot. God, that's a lot burning. 15 lap, no wonder his fuel was down.
Yeah. Good.
Thing is, at this point, I think I told him to drop it. I think he drops into like about 3 or 4 at this point.
Yeah,
save some fuel, which was a good idea.
He could find himself off the back.
He's on the red line. Biggles is not quite there yet. We can see like Oven has nearly got a quarter of a tank left.
I only realised by the fact that his light had gone red.
Yeah, Nobby also on the red line. As is Royston. As is Odon. As is Zom's also there, and the pack behind. And Beach and Mikey. So they're still going okay, but their gap's still growing.
Do me a favour, just cut back to Jadon. Why does he not have a light on his car?
That's a good point. I don't know.
Is he?
He's out of overtake. He's out of overtake. The thing signifies your overtake.
Red usually.
I think when you're out, I think he's low. So if you look at Goose, he's got a little bit left, so it's red when it's low.
That's low and out. Oh, cool. Good lord.
Sideways, yeah. So James is out.
Oh yeah. Wow. Definitely come into play later on. If anybody can save theirs for the last lap, obviously they'll have a massive advantage.
I mean, look at me. I've not even touched mine.
Yeah.
Maybe a second or two.
Yeah.
Sam P5, 3 wide ahead of me. Biggles Glyn 11. They're going to push through the middle.
Ooh.
Oh, Glyn's out of fuel. Glyn is out of fuel.
Oh no. Oh, Glyn. That is disastrous.
Oh, and Nobby's got as well. Nobby's out.
No, they're not even close to the pits. This is a disaster.
And the pack is split as well. Look at the fraction. Then we've got 1, 2. Oh, in comes top 4. So everybody's in. Look at the difference of fuel.
James
I'm on 8,
doesn't want
Owen's on
us
10. And then you've got Goose on 1, Biggles on 3, Ross on 8, Royston on 1, Odon, Zomar in. Graham's in, Mikey's in, Beach, Nobby.
James has done incredibly well to keep that much fuel, considering he's used all of his overtake.
He'd probably just do what I was doing, sat in a fuel mode. 3,
yeah.
4. Glyn is not even in the pit lane yet.
Oh
and
no!
Now he's made it. Finally.
That's tragic.
And away we go then.
So who have we got left? We've got James. We've got yourself, Lee. We've got Biggles. We've got Goose, Mikey, Ross. Mikey out of nowhere. How on earth has he managed that? Has he not? He's not changed his tyres. He's not changed his tyres.
Ah, that's how he did it.
That's
I did wonder how he got
smart
back into
move.
the pack. Very clever. Very well done.
That was a smart move for Mikey. He's almost half worn on his rear
Graham's
right.
there as
He's going
well.
to have to be
Graham has
careful, but
changed
nonetheless.
tyres.
So Graham's got himself
But he's got Royston with
back
him.
involved.
He's got Odon with him. Zom's now in no man's land though. So Zom's in no man's land. Beach is in no man's land. Nobby, of course, having just dropped out of it as well.
That's so unfortunate. All of these guys now
Jonesy and
spread a
Homer
bit
have
apart.
split up again.
Yep.
Jonesy's miles ahead of Homer.
Jonesy's just hammering the overtake for no reason. He's not going to get him back in touch, I don't think.
Glyn, they're down to 16.
Oh, no.
And he's half a lap away. So at the minute then, 3 for the lead. 3 of the title contenders. So then myself and Biggles. And we've got Mikey, Ross and Goose.
Jonesy said, I also did the no charge train strap, but it doesn't work when you're half a lap behind.
Fair. I never even thought of that, to be honest. I don't even know. I never even thought of that on the hard sides.
So you just abandoned Homer just to get 10 seconds further
Absolute
up the
rat. And so then Mikey, Ross
Fuck
and
you, I'm
Goose
going for P14.
are catching back up to the lead 3 then. So it's 3's becoming 6 again. Love this long angle down the back straight. So Mikey then has brought these 6 back in as Goose gets ahead of Ross then. You can see 3, oh, yeah, from 2 cars on the red on their overtake. 1 at the front is out. And 3 have got plenty left. So will that come into a factor later on? So the pack's been whittled down. Then we've got in the background Royston, Graham and Odon trying to work together as well. Royston's still got plenty of overtake. Graham's got about half. Odon's got 3/4. So
Yep, these 3.
Jones is trying to make sure he gets a point this week to take a point away from possibly Homer, who's in title contention. Nice, Jonesy. Play the team game there, mate. Well done.
These 3 are not a million miles away.
Zom's got Beach closing back in again, but look how much time they've lost to the leaders who are coming up to the start-finish line, and they are on the back stretch. Nobby's in a bit of no man's land still, but Dusty Fossil is closing. And there's Jonesy. And Homer and Glyn have got together. So Jaffa now, I've got cars 14th, 15th, and 16th.
Oh dear.
To third. Oh, and that's Biggle sideways.
Ooh, where's Mikey?
Just at risk at the moment.
There he is.
Off the back, I think he's just brought himself back in again. Yeah, he's got a bit
Ross
of
is
overtake
okay.
done. Yeah, he's got himself back in again. So still 6 for the lead.
I see Unsafe in the chat saying about Mikey's smart move only to spin out 3 laps later. I wasn't sure whether he was serious or not.
No, he's still there.
No, Mike is still there.
Not got a lot of overtake left. So we've got 1 car from
Let's make sure he hangs
175, 2 from Shell, 1 from Jaffa, and 2 from Bobbins in the top 6. So 175 again. A little bit struggling on point wise. Royston, Graham and Odon still pushing along. 7th, 8th, and 9th. Zom's in 10th on his own. Beach in 11th. Hasn't quite got there yet.
No, he's out of overtake as well.
No man's land as well. Dusty Fossil. Jonesy's trying to get to It's Carl. He's got no overtake left, so we'll have to do it by slipstream. It does look like he's getting it now, though.
Yeah, he's just about there. Fair enough. I'll take it back.
And then Glenn and Homer working together. Well, yeah, I think we are running about a second slower, so other than on a big fuel save. I mean, I was running in probably 3, to be fair. But then we're getting bumped along, so we're still pushing along. But so dropping a couple of miles an hour on the straight.
You can see his speed dropping immediately before he gets bumped. He drops to like 183. 180 around the banking, yeah.
Oh, goose sideways.
Smart move.
Mikey has to pitch up as well. And Odon's just lost touch with the 2 Bobbins cars.
Oh dear.
Further back. How has he done that?
They've managed to drop him.
Use your overtake.
Overtake.
Why are you not using your overtake?
He's still... Is he there? Is he still in such
No, he's losing it, I think.
No, he's losing it. Get on the overtake. Oh no.
No, Owen, what's happened there? How's that happened?
He's forgotten the overtake button.
He's used it. There we go. Now he remembers.
There we go.
I think
Now
it's
he's
too late.
realised.
You get up to what, 183, 184?
Oh, it's not a lot, is it?
186,
He's thinking more than
187.
that.
So yeah, it's too little too late for Odon, so that's his chance gone. Getting back into this battle. Ross is again just at risk of dropping off the back. They've had to use his overtake.
Unfortunately for him. Yeah. James does
time
seem to be
there, so,
slowing the
yeah.
pack up. Yeah.
I think Jadon's slow pace as well is also just helping.
Yep. Absolutely. Halfway
Mikey
through.
Then, on the back of this train. Sparks being thrown up from all cars ahead of him.
Should have found a way to this race with the BR. Doing great.
Good fun. Terrifying, but good fun.
Yeah. See Ross in the mirror. Still with that green light on his car.
Oh dear.
So
it goes sideways. Trying to get the bump is difficult. Yeah, because you've got a pointy nose in this car. You're trying to get a small bit of the car to bump on it. It's causing a few people to have some slides. You can hear it so often.
Mikey having to lift off the throttle quite a bit there.
There's a couple of times where I did as well, where you just feel the bump and you see a car go sideways. You're like, I don't want to nail them. I don't want to send them round. So not so much now because we thinned out, but definitely at the start of the race when we were all in a big pack, apart from Jonesy, because idiot. There's a couple of times where I just lifted off.
Someone's in the pits.
Is that Dusty Fossil, I wonder? So Ross there sneaks through.
You see the difference in the lap times at the minute.
Yep.
Yeah.
The pits.
Here it comes. Not quite going to join up. Oh,
getting
Ross
shimmied row there as Goose has a twitch.
Nearly into the infield there. Yeah, you can see these times are 48 versus what was the fastest lap, just dipping into the 46s.
Yeah. Ross and Graham are kind of matching the cars ahead, so Mikey left up with 48.4 with a tenth slower, to be fair. So, but they are
not quite there.
A little bit.
Using a bit of the overtake there, Royston, which is interesting.
48.5 on that lap, 48.6 for Mikey, so they pull the 10th back, but it's minor, tiny little gains.
Yeah.
But you just got to keep yourself in contention, I guess. So
yeah, they've got to hope for some sort of drama up front that just slows them up a bit like we had. Had it briefly on the last lap. Mikey's dropped back to 6th now. He needs to bump Ross along here.
Yeah, again, just got to risk a little bit there.
Yeah.
You can see the tyre wear on the soft tyre on Biggles' car. Look at that right rear tyre. Yeah, so Ross and Mikey are back. The soft tyres do not last very long here.
No.
See who else is on the hard, so everybody else is on. Oh no, it's the soft tyre and Ross. So Ross and Biggles are on the same tyre.
So they're going to have to pit, which is
lifting off then.
At least they'll be together, I suppose. You don't want to be pitting off the soft tyre by yourself, do you?
Yeah, so let's look at the fuel situation. So I'm on just under half a tank. Biggles is quite a bit lower. Goose is on about the same as me.
Okay.
Ross is a little bit lower. Bobbins is about the same as me. Mikey a little bit lower. So we've kind of got 3 and 3 there. So Mikey, Ross, Biggles, a little bit worse off on fuel. Biggles right rear tyre is very angry. Now, the only saving grace. Oh, that's very savage from Ross.
Oh, how? How has he managed that? It's ridiculous how many times this has happened.
You could hear that as well. You could hear it happening the whole time.
No.
It's absolutely terrifying.
That should not be possible.
Great cargo draw from Ross. You slide, and that's the kind of time where you see it happening ahead of you, and you just let off the throttle just to let them correct and get back in line. But
Its tyre is so close to dead.
yeah, soft tyres are not lasting at all. Well, the
won't
only
felt.
saving grace is that the soft tyre, like round here, because you've not really got any particular corners, it will be okay.
Yes.
My worry was obviously when you're in this stage where we're getting bumped along. If somebody just gave you a bit of a bump and your rear tyres was like, I haven't got enough grip for this anymore, and you'd spin out. So that's what's got to be on the minds of those on the soft tyres, the Biggles and Ross. Yeah, just those guys. 487 against 481, so again losing time to the cars ahead. The Bobbins cars are pushing hard, but they're not making enough progress. They could do with a couple more drivers in there to just help them along, but it's a big gap back now. Odon has lost touch, and he's in no man's land doing 49.7s. So they've got beach together, so these two have got together finally. Are they going to be able to hunt down Odon? Nobby's got Jonesy with him. So Jonesy is working with any and everybody in a desperate bid to get himself a point. And Glyn in 14th. Over there with him, working together. There's Dusty Fossil. Oh wow!
What is going on
Goose
here?
banging off each other. Goose dropping onto the apron again, snapping.
Crowd's really turned up for this one.
And they just. Oh, what a treat they are witnessing.
Already on to lap 32.
Laps are flying by. So it's a shell 1-2. Over the Biggles. Ross and Mikey there as well again. Just dropped off the back a little bit, but still right in touch. Sparks start to shower Mikey.
Got some serious pace at the back of that pack.
Yeah, massive slipstream there from the 5 cars ahead of him. The big hole being punched. He's just flying into his top speed there, tipping out about 190. Gone to the high line, just get a bit of a
Right rear tyre though.
Yeah, right rear tyres looking very angry. Ross is what Ross has done, in fact. So Ross just needs to be careful here, and I imagine Biggles is the same. Yeah, so Biggles dropped back to 4th.
Still able to make the way round, but yeah, it's not going to be easy. Yeah, Mikey's different, of course. That's the hard tyre, which he's managed to kill.
Yeah, well, he's double stinted them, to be fair, hasn't he? So.
Yep.
Now the leaders are now coming up
It's going to get
lap.
tricky.
Who are they coming up to catch? It's going to be Homer.
It's going to be interesting.
Glyn, who just separated ever so slightly. Yeah, Glyn's pulled a bit of a gap there and hasn't dropped back to Homer to help him out. The Bobbins cars in the background there still pushing, but not making the headway Mikey last time.
Away, aren't they?
48.3. Ross goes up high. 48.2, so they claw back a little bit on that last lap, but pit stops are due.
Not enough. Yep.
They've just driven back. Odon still in no man's land in 9th. Look how much time he's lost to the 2 cars he was pushing there on the back straight. Now he's still going to turn 1.
Is it possible for those 2 guys to short fuel and then try their best to fuel save to get back in with the pack? It's a big gap, isn't it?
Indeed.
That's what I'd be thinking if I was them, but you have to short fuel quite a bit. No idea if it's possible to stay on. Can't remember the refueling rate we set, but
5 litres. So, pack 10. Come up to Homer. At this point, I thought to myself, I'll use him to save some fuel, so I'll push him around.
Yep.
Punch the hole. And we'll push him back to Glyn while we're at it. So, still me leading from Goose. Oven in third, Biggles in fourth, Mikey's fifth, Ross is sixth. But fuel, a critical issue for Mike. And for Biggles, everybody else looking okay. Ross is also there as well. So the three at the back there, fourth, fifth, and sixth.
This is where it gets interesting.
Glyn's peels off. Oh, they're in. So fourth, fifth, and sixth are in. First, second, and third carry on.
It's very interesting now, pushing the back marker around.
Goose again, jagging around.
He terrifies me.
Scary. Who else is in then? Ross, Biggles, Mikey on their way. On his way. Now Graham and that have already pitted. Graham's now caught Nobby. He's going to go past him, interestingly. I thought he might try and push him around, but no, Graham's going to try pass him. And where is he to Mike? Mikey's halfway down the back straight, Graham's in turn two, so yeah, Graham I don't think is going to feature in this one. So it's now where do fourth, fifth and sixth come out relative to first, second and third.
Yeah.
Now the games were starting to be played here. I was trying to let Oven through so we could play a bit of team game as to if he boxes we don't, and if he stays out we box, but he stayed in the middle. I think he knew what was going on.
Sensible.
So it becomes a bit of a cat and mouse now. So the red line is on. Oven's going to have to pit this lap. However, myself and Goose might have another lap in the tank. And it's a case of... Well, he has to send it, and we stayed out. So, is this then make or break? Oven in. Where's he going to come out relative to Ross, Mikey, and Biggles?
Fuel is close.
I mean, Goose then. Can we do enough on this lap?
Fuel going in. How much does he need? He's gone for... Still going. Seems like a lot of fuel, but he's... Yeah, actually.
On his way.
Here he comes.
Come out ahead of this pack. He will be running on his own.
Yeah, they will catch him.
So they will catch him.
Yeah,
Jonesy then. Jonesy might save him here.
Yeah, they're not a million miles behind there.
Yeah,
what's Jonesy going to do?
Still get up to speed, isn't he? Doing 1.7. A big push from Jonesy there.
Nearly turned him round. Imagine
that. He bins him after that then. So Biggles, Ross, Mike, and Graham and Royston.
Well, this is very interesting. You've got people just coming into the pits now. You've got back markers playing a part. You've still got this packed together. 4th, 5th, 6th. Oven is now ahead of Jonesy, but out on his own. These guys will catch him quite soon, I think. We've got different levels of fuel going in the pits as well.
Now, Goose got a bit more fuel in here than me. He didn't get together very quickly, so Oven's going to get to him quickly. And you can see those cars behind have also caught up. So
everybody's coming back together for the end.
Oh, and the Goose gets a big moment there.
Oh my god.
Big hit there. But yeah, Biggles, Ross and Mikey are back. Graham and Royston's are pushing, but they're not getting in there. So who we've got in the pack? We've got Jonesy, we've got Glyn in there as well. Jonesy Homer.
This is the worst 12
in this pack as well. So we've got the battle for 14th, 15th and 13th in there with 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 6th.
Jonesy says this is the worst 12 laps of my life being involved in this.
So Biggles to the lead and decided to drop back in and save some fuel.
If he wants to know, was it a mistake by Goose in the pits? The fuel?
No, I think he just put
I assume you were communicating, but it's
we
very
were in
quick,
the
isn't it?
I was just like, let's go.
It's very quick.
My figure was
especially if you're talking with that refueling rate, that's literally a second between you. So
yeah, it was literally of like, we'll put we can just drop into fuel mode 3 and just save fuel again. So
I don't think with those guys coming round, you wouldn't have got away anyway, even if you come out together.
Oh, is that to the top side then? That's one of the Jaffers cars. That Jonesy, Jonesy on the highlight. Yeah. Mikey's in amongst it with Dusty Fossil.
Homer's there as well. Jonesy relegated 14th. Here comes Homer. He's going to push him along. He's still in there. He's now behind Carl. Oh my word. This is getting messy.
So 9 laps to go. 9.5 to go. 6 for the lead. And a couple of back markers in play as well.
This is like that bit in the Grand National when a horse gets loose and just careens across the other ones.
Got rid of his rider. I'm just going to run for the sake of it. And so Royston and Graham still pushing on. They've got Glyn now as well for extra support. Can they bring themselves back in before the end of the race? It's a big ask then. We've got Zom, Beach and Odon together. They're they're halfway down the back straight. The other guys ahead of them are in out of turn 4. So Nobby's still on his own. He's been caught by the leaders.
Yeah, such a good week as well up to this point.
Yeah, so Nobby now about to feature in the battle for the lead as well.
Oh, there's a shell car very sideways again. I think it was Goose. Yeah. Standard by this point.
Right. Comes the pack of 9, 6 leaders.
There's Nobby.
About to become 10, so 10 cars again. Oh, Goose again sideways. Oh, bounces off Nobby. That was a big slide.
Jesus.
Goose says he just goes sideways in any car. It's just what he does.
Yeah,
it's true. I have to say
it's true. Yeah, not going to argue with that.
So getting pushed onto the high line here.
Goose behind.
Goose sideways again.
Never stops. It's big on
He's
the
left me the
overtake
bastard.
from P2.
The thing is, I got to run there, and
Oh, everybody
getting elbowed high as Goose continues
South of
to
the
ping
line
pong
there.
off people.
I'm amazed we haven't seen a penalty from that.
So
It's also,
shuffles the order then.
it's also remember racing on these sort of races, it happens quite frequently getting a penalty from going below the line for too long anyway. It's not immediate, but
weak. Maybe she was on weak, it was a bit
Yeah.
more lenient. But then we've got 6 laps to go. Big odds from Owen, from Ross, Goose, Mikey and myself. So I'm the big loser in that. To the back, I've got Nobby and Homer pushing me along.
sort of pushed along, yeah.
Graham and Royston working with Glyn. Still losing time though to the cars ahead, so they're in a battle for 7th and 8th.
Yeah,
Beach
there's
and
no way
Odon
back.
together. And then everybody else is in and around this pack, apart from Glyn, who's back there, and Dusty Fossils, the lonely man.
I love the planes taking off in the background at a very consistent 1 per lap. That's a tight airport, that is. That's...
Well run. It's definitely not a current thing, because at least 3 of them would be on fire by now.
Yes, definitely not
And there'd be a
Heathrow.
SpaceX rocket exploding in the sky above us. Which I think is on this game, isn't it? I think you can actually see a rocket taking off on this game.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I've been 6th a minute ago and back up to 4th. So
That's better than on the I can't remember which one. I think it's Trial Mountain. If you pause it at a point, there's just some like random guy in the trees with a camera, just like some pervert.
Try Mountain. There's
There's a squirrel as well.
a monkey in there, a tree by
A
the
monkey,
first
yes,
tunnel.
that's it. Sorry, yeah.
And there's a lot of this monster as well.
Oh.
If you
Important
know
stuff.
the end of the lap, so when you go down the hill and then to like the left hand of the penultimate corner before the final chicane, if you look, there's a lake there on the right hand side in the distance, and there's a lot of this monster in there. And apparently,
Yeah.
apparently Bathurst, if you're at the top of the mountain, there's a point where you pause it for a while, and then a UFO comes down and like abducts a cow.
They get the important stuff right, don't they?
I don't do. We won't put any new GT cars in, but I'll put shit like that in.
No. Oh, this is... I'm not sure I've ever been so tense watching the end to a race.
Well,
This is
we've
mad.
got 4 to go. Boston getting sideways again. Biggles leads.
We're
They're
still
back
in
to
the lead.
47s again, so Biggles
So
running a
who's
better.
got the... Well, firstly, is anyone at risk of running out of fuel? Bill certainly isn't.
Sideways. Biggles is lowest.
Oh.
Oven's got quite a bit more. Ross is quite low. I'm bang on a quarter. This is Goose.
I think most
Mikey's
people are
about
okay
the
then.
same.
Yeah.
So it's Biggles possibly the one at risk.
So who's
Owen's
got
fine.
the
Owen's got the
overtake?
most fuel.
But no overtake.
But no, Ross is sideways again. That was a lift there
Biggles
for me. I think that's
Biggles still got a decent amount of overtake, I believe.
Goose chopping down there. Got bumped high. So the leaders are on the front six again, and then the back markers, the guys a lap down, are now on the tail of the field as Goose again snaps out.
Oof.
Mikey's through. Always contact there between Mikey and Goose. And who's that got in the middle of it? Is that Jonesy in the middle of it again?
Having said that now, maybe this fuel's getting used up quicker than I thought it would. Tyres are looking decidedly dodgy for a few people as well.
Yeah, they're on the soft tyres.
Oh dear. I think
So
Biggles and Ross might be in trouble actually, fuel-wise.
Ross is looking a bit low.
Ooh.
Biggles is lowest.
She's at the front as well.
Ross
He's
has
got that
triple
overtake,
high.
but I don't think he's got the fuel to use it.
It's 3 wide there in the background. Mikey, Jonesy and Homer fanning out along the start, the tri-oval. Goose is again.
We go, penultimate lap. People on the
Biggles
red
is
line.
the red line. Biggles is flashing. Owen's fine. I'm fine. Goose is fine. Ross is on the red line. Mikey's fine.
Could see some dropouts for the end of this. Of course, the guys that are in the pack will have a lap less to do, so they should be alright. Oh, good lord.
Here we go, the final lap. Oh, one of the Jaffa cars got pushed almost into the pit lane there.
This is it.
So Biggles doing everything he can by running around on the yellow line. He's right at the bottom. You've got to go around. You've got to go around the long way.
I'm not sure he's got the fuel. James is right there.
Oh, there's a sideways
Lee,
again.
you're right behind him. Goose is there as well.
So, yeah,
And two shell cars going to work together.
Oh, Goose is sideways and Ross
everybody's
just underneath him.
sideways. There's all sorts going on now. People hammering the overtake they've got. Biggles isn't able to use this. He hasn't got the fuel. James is still there in P2. We're halfway around. We're nearly at the finish already.
Still pushing him.
Anybody going to make it move?
Begging Goose to push out at this point. Gone high. Oh,
There
up
he
and
goes.
shovels me up.
Bit of contact. Goose is sticking to the inside. Ross is still
Ross is
there
coming now
as well.
as well. Here we go though. Biggles is going to get
Biggles
there.
is really close on fuel. Is he going to make it?
Oh, he's out.
He's run out. He's out on the
Owen
line.
snatched
And
it on the
James
line.
takes it. Owen, then Biggles, then Lee, then Ross, then Mikey in P5, Goose in 6th, Graham still coming round. He is just hammering the overtake. Is he going to make it? He's run out of fuel.
Oh,
He's
no.
run out of fuel.
Loses
Royston's
half,
going to
yeah.
take it.
Royston gets 7th, Graham in 8th, and here comes
Royston
this next
takes
little
it.
pack.
Here's Zom and Beach and Odon have somehow all come together.
I think these three have been running
And
together
it's
for a
going
while.
to be to the outside. Beach has made the move. Zom's out of fuel. And it's a P9 for Beach.
And that's
Excellent
Zodon.
result for him.
Zodon out as well.
Well, after
That'll be
the
Jonesy, Homer, and
after evening, Beach has had, I'm very happy to see him get a P9 there. That's a good result.
Steve. And so Owen takes victory by, what was it, 0.404? I think it was
Not a lot.
0.4.
Not a lot.
And I think I was 0.09. So 3 cars by a tenth of a second after
And Goose
50
said-
laps of racing. Now,
Goose said
unofficially,
dodging Biggles gave him a 1 second penalty, putting him into P6.
yeah, that's what
so
that was. It. Yeah, he got.
There was a penalty.
There was a
in
penalty
the
on the
end.
last lap.
Wow.
Now I do believe unofficially with a third, a first, and a first, that will give James the week. And if he's got the week, then he has got the championship.
Quite possibly. We will have to
Came
wait
in
and
with
see.
a 1 point lead, and if he's got maximum points,
Yeah.
and that is it. So unofficially, then I do believe.
Well, a 1 point lead. Let's wait and see.
Wait and see.
We'll wait and see.
There we go. So then that is the end then of week 11, and there is now just 1 week to go, and that is Le Mans. It's going to be the big Le Mans race then. So everybody
There we
back in
go.
the same car next week. It is the Peugeot 908 TDI for a to be announced length of time, length of laps, and tyre stipulation. I'll be working that out tomorrow, and that will be posted over the weekend. So.
We
There
look
we go
forward
then.
to it.
Once again, oval races and FTRL just deliver great racing, and
Yep.
again, no exception from Daytona. So more of those, please.
Lovely stuff.
Ethan. So that is the end of the coverage for this week. Thank you very much for everybody who has joined us. If you have not liked the stream before you go, please do so. And we will see you next week then for our season finale. So yeah, thank you for joining me, Sean. Good nice racing again.
Pleasure. Yeah, absolutely. Great stuff.
Yeah, great fun. Right, well, we'll see you next week then. So, thank you very much.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.